and I just added an OBS. It was at the top of the tier. I watched it count down, and then I hit it, and then I, switched everything over, and then yeah, it's just been stuck on the screen that you're seeing right now. I'm just stuck on it, and I'm looking at OBS. Everything looks like it's fine. No matter what tabs I go through, to me, when I'm looking at my stream, it looks like it's just stuck on that secret level thing. So I don't know. But all right, John. We'll still. It sucks because I wanted to have the Game Awards up so we could kind of read them together. But unfortunately, it's not working. So I'm just gonna bring up. I'll just name them off. So yeah, tomorrow night, Game Awards. Get hyped. I heard that there's been some leaks that there's going to be some pretty big announcements. So that'll be. I'm wondering what they're going to announce. I heard some talk about Sony Bend announcing something, but I don't know if that's true. So what do we got here? So the award of the night, Game of the Year. Game of the Year is Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refuntanzial. My prediction for Game of the Year is Astrobot. It was a commercial darling. It got rave reviews. It's cute. It's charming. It's for everybody. I think Astrobot will probably take it. If not, then I would assume it's probably going to be Black Myth Wukong. Unfortunately, the only games I've played on this list, I've played Astrobot, I've played Balatro, I've played Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I didn't get too far. I was having difficulties on the console. It kept crashing on me, and I was like, couldn't do it. So I just walked away and never went back. Have not played Metaphor, and have not played Black Myth Wukong. My Metaphor, I need to get on that. I saw that PlayStation has I think it has a demo. I would love to play the demo. John, how close is it to Persona? I played Persona 5. Persona 5 was my first Persona game, and I thought it was really fun, but I never beat it. I only got I think 10 or 15 hours into it. I had a blast with it, but it was one of those games where I put it down for a week or two, and trying to jump back into it was kind of jarring, so I just kind of walked away. But I'm curious to see is Metaphor Persona, or is it different enough to kind of distance itself? Because stylistically in art design, it looks pretty similar. Now, though that's my prediction. Astrobot's my prediction for Game of the Year. But that's not my favorite game. I think my favorite game that I played this year is probably it's either Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree, or Space Marines 2. Those were probably the most fun I've had this year. Unfortunately, Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree was the only game I beat, which is so rare. It is so rare for me to not beat a game. It is so rare. I don't know what's going on with me this year, but I bought Stellar Blade. I bought Final Fantasy Rebirth. I bought Astrobot, Call of Duty, Space Marine. What else? Helldiver. Oh, Helldivers, it doesn't really have a story, but none of those games I beat except for Elden Ring. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I played most of the demo. It's like Lord of the Rings meets Persona. Whoa. That's a pretty good pitch. I was not expecting a Lord of the Rings meets Persona. That's pretty dope. God, see, I'm annoyed right now because I want to I want to go to the YouTube and watch a trailer for Metaphor, but you're not going to be able to see it for some reason. Well, here, I'll just look it up. I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see it, but I want to look up Metaphor. Metaphor got pretty good reviews. Oh, wow. Metaphor was GameSpot's Game of the Year. Did you know that? I guess GameSpot gave it to Metaphor. All right, let me see this game in action here. It looks gorgeous. The art style is incredible. Yeah, this looks great. Well, let me get to some gameplay. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to play this. I need to get on this and Wukong. Games like Wukong are kind of like up my alley. Those are like my bread and butter, like the From Software, Souls-like. That's kind of my favorite genre. From Software is my favorite developer. But I always have a soft spot for JRPGs. I really liked, what was the one that came out a couple, was it Tales of Arise? That game was awesome. Yeah, this looks great. Metaphor looks great. I have to put that on there of what to play. Okay, so yeah, Game of the Year. My guess is Astrobot. John, you think Metaphor, or that's what you're rooting for, I'm assuming. Is that what you're rooting for, or is that what you think? Or is it one and the same? Okay, so let's move down to Best Game Direction. Best Game Direction, we got Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's the same nominees. Game Direction, probably, I mean, it's probably going to be the same. It's either going to be Astrobot or Metaphor. I mean, I haven't played Metaphor, but that game looks insane. Best Narrative, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, Susuna's Saga, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Ooh. So out of all of these, I've only played Rebirth. I played Silent Hill 2 back in the day, back in the PS2. I have not played the Silent Hill 2 remake. But Best Narrative, I'm gonna guess it's gonna go Rebirth. But like I said, I haven't played Like a Dragon, I haven't played Metaphor, and haven't played Hellblade 2, so this is just a guess that Rebirth will win Best Narrative. Best Art Direction, we got Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor, and is it Neva or Neva? I think it's Neva. Art Direction, again, I haven't played it, but just watching the trailers and just a little bit of gameplay I was just watching, I think Metaphor will probably take this one. The art direction looks insane. But I can also see Elden Ring taking it. Elden Ring is pretty insane, but that's the Elden Ring fan in me. I don't know how many things Elden Ring is going to win this year because it did very well last year, and I think a lot of people who were voting were like, Elden Ring had its thing, or not, wasn't last year. Was it the year before? When did Elden Ring come out? 2022? It won a lot of awards the year it came out, so I think this year, I don't know how many people will be voting for it, even though Shadow of Erdtree was very, very, very good. Okay, best score in music. We got Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Art is tough because they all do different things well. Yeah, I mean, Astrobot, Black Myth, Shadow Erdtree, Metaphor, yeah. That it is tough. I mean, it really just depends on what the people playing these games are into, really. But my guess would be Metaphor takes that one. But yeah, it is tough. I get it. They're all very different artistically, art direction wise. Best score music: Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. I played Astrobot, Final Fantasy, and Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. Everyone loves the music in Stellar Blade, and I enjoyed it too. But it really was. It's a lot after a while because it's constant. Like you go through a whole section of the game, and it's like the same song on loop. So I wasn't a fan of that. I could have, I welcome a little more silence in Stellar Blade, but at the end of the day, the music was pretty damn good in Stellar Blade. This is gonna be tough. Best score in music: Astrobot, Final Fantasy, Metaphor. I haven't played Metaphor, so I don't know what the music's like. My guess is it's either going to be Final Fantasy Rebirth or it's going to be Stellar Blade. Those would be my guesses. Audio design, we got Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. I feel like this is a shoehorn win for Black Ops. I mean, I could be wrong, but that audio design, and I'm not even a big Call of Duty guy. This was the first, Black Ops 6 was the first Call of Duty I bought in a very long time. It's been a long time since I bought a Call of Duty. This year I was just like, yeah, why not? Everyone's excited about it. I'll pick it up this year. And I forget how good that game sounds. My God. If there's anything else, you know, Call of Duty shenanigans aside, the one thing that I think we can all agree on is that Black Ops or Call of Duty sounds incredible. But I also know that Hellblade 2 is kind of known for its audio design. I think even in the first game, I don't know if I haven't played Hellblade 2, but I remember in the first game when you booted up Hellblade, the game was like, hey, you should play this with headphones. Like, you can play it without, but the game was meant to be played with headphones. So I think that it sounds like Hellblade 2, the developers had audio in mind or sound design in mind. So, but again, I haven't played Hellblade 2, so I don't know. But my guess, audio design will be Black Ops 6. This might be Black Ops 6 only win. Really should be happy to be nominated for being so mainstream. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is the first Call of Duty I picked up in many, many, many years. I didn't even beat the campaign. I think I got like 2 or 3 hours in. And the multiplayer, I only played the beta. I pre-ordered the game to play the beta, and I played it for that weekend. I think maybe even the following weekend. And then it came out, and I played 2 or 3 hours of the campaign, and I haven't even touched the multiplayer. So goes to show how much I like Call of Duty. But I'm kind of with you on that one. It'll probably be its only win. Okay, so next we got Best Performance. Best Performance, I play for... Oh, I need to play Zombies. I always forget about Zombies. People keep telling me about Black Ops 6 Zombie Mode. I actually need to jump into that. Because I agree. I think the zombie aspect is really fun. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so Best Performance. We got Hannah Telle for Life is Strange, Double Exposure. Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Humberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws. Luke Roberts for Silent Hill 2. And Melina Jurgens for Hellblade 2. Yeah, this one's tough too because I've only played one of these games, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'm kind of taking a shot in the dark here, but my guess will be Melina Jurgens for Hellblade 2. Or maybe Hannah Telle for Life is Strange. I only played the first Life is Strange. I don't know if they get any better or worse, but that first game is pretty fun. So I got my shot in the dark, Melina Jurgens. Innovation in accessibility. I can't speak. Innovation and accessibility. So for here, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo, Dragon Age, Prince of Persia, Star Wars Outlaws. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. Diablo? I have no idea. I might as well be throwing a fucking dart at the wall, and I'm landing on Diablo. Don't know why. I'm just gonna pick it. Games for Impact. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera Zao. I haven't played any of these games. I don't even know what they mean by games for impact. Does that mean is this like a political thing, like impact in social things? I don't know. I would to look up what they did I would have to look up what they did specifically. Oh, for accessibility? Yeah, I have no fucking idea. No idea. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad that games are becoming more accessible, but yeah, I don't spend a whole lot of time in the menus, so I do not know. But Games for Impact, again, that's another one I have no idea. I don't really even know what Games for Impact means as a kind of category. Again, I'm assuming Games for Impact means like some sort of like bringing attention to something. But yeah. I mean, if I'm predicting all of these, some of these I'm guessing here, but I'm gonna go with Indica because I like that name. Never heard of it, don't know what it is, but that's what I'm going for. Best ongoing game. The nominees are Destiny 2, Diablo, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Let's see. Destiny 2, Diablo, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers 2. I'm going to guess Helldivers 2. Even though, like, best ongoing game, I feel like a lot of these other games have been around for many years, and Helldivers has only been out since, like, February, March. So it seems a little weird, but I guess, it has been ongoing since, February, March of this year. But I'm going Helldivers 2 because I loved Helldivers 2. I thought it was a lot of fun. To this day, I've never played Fortnite. I have nothing against Fortnite. I just I don't know, not for me. Destiny 2 I've played a lot of. I enjoy me some Destiny. It has some of the best gameplay, best shooter gameplay I've played in a long time. Excuse me, Bungie knows how to make a shooter, and you feel it. Every time I jump into Destiny 2, it's just so there's a lot going on in that game, and it's so overwhelming. Like if you don't know what the fuck to do, and I feel like that's how I feel every time I boot up Destiny 2. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is happening? It's like shoving all these windows in your face, and it's just like, ugh. But I'm gonna go I don't think it's gonna win, but I'm gonna vote Helldivers 2 because I enjoyed the hell out of it. You're going Fortnite. I mean, yeah, that probably makes most sense. It'll probably win. Helldivers 2 caught too much hell this year. Oh yeah, for the it made all the Steam players make a PlayStation account. I forgot about that. What a fucking stupid thing to do. Why would they do that? Ugh. I love Destiny 2, but I can't recommend it to people. Yeah, it's like if someone has never played Destiny 2, there's no way. There's Destiny 2 is not the most inviting game. Like if you've never played it. Like if you played a couple expansions, I'm sure you'll figure it out after a little bit. It is jarring even if you've played some expansions. But going in never playing Destiny, it's a lot. So yeah, I agree. I would not recommend that to people. 1 sec, John. Give me 30 seconds. I'm still bothered by the fact that you cannot see. Okay, real quick, John, I'm so sorry, but the problem I'm having is that, oh shit, we got ourselves an ad. The problem I'm having is that the screen that you see in the background on the stream that you're watching is not even the chat. Like right now, I'm reading your chat because I have a pop-up window, but the pop-up window you see in the stream is a completely different pop-up. So it's like the background in itself is, I don't know what OBS is capturing, but it is not the current stream, which kind of sucks because I keep seeing people jump in and out, but it's like you can't even see the chat. I didn't even know you were chatting until I opened up my live stream. Anyways, fuck it. We're this garbage truck is going. Okay, so we left off with ongoing game. Yeah. You did Fortnite, which makes a lot more sense. I think Fortnite will probably win, but I'm going to go Helldivers just because that game was a lot of fun. Okay, next up is Best Community Support. Here we got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Ooh, Best Community Support. I'm not really in any of these communities. Fortnite? I mean, I don't know. How is the community in Fortnite? In terms of support, I assume Baldur's Gate 3 is good. I don't know. People seem to enjoy that and not hating on it. Helldivers 2 shouldn't get it. You pointed that out, and Helldivers 2 should not get best community support. They, well, to be fair, they did kind of fix their problem, but they made a problem to begin with, so I don't think they should be getting community support. It's like you can't create a problem and then fix it and then be celebrated for it. I don't know. It just seems kind of a weird circle to go in. So if Helldivers 2 wins it, that would be a little weird. But yeah, my guess would be best community support would be Baldur's Gate 3 or Fortnite. Best independent game, Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. The only games I played on this list are Balatro. I think I put like 20 or 30 hours in Balatro. Balatro, I was skeptical going in, but people kept telling me how amazing it was, and I got it for the Switch. And that game is like crack. That game is like crack. Balatro is a video game crack game. That game is so damn addictive, and it's so much fun. And No Man's Sky, dude, No Man's Sky has been going around since 2015. That's wild. And when that game launched, that game got so much shit, and I don't know how the fuck they turned it around, but my god, did they. No Man's Sky, when did that come out? I want to say 2015, 2016. Yeah, August of 2016. And they somehow turned that dumpster fire around. So, good on them. But yeah, that's a good call out. No Man's Sky. That's one of those games that's been out for so long that you kind of just forget about it. It's like, oh yeah, No Man's Sky. But yeah, best independent game, like I said, Balatro is only one. However, the last game on that list, UFO 50, that game looks amazing. I cannot wait to play that. I've been kind of waiting till it comes to console, but I'm kind of waiting. I'm kind of losing patience. I might as well just get it on Steam. But UFO 50 looks awesome. It looks fucking awesome. I can't wait to play UFO 50. Okay, so yeah, I guess since Balatro is the only one I've played, I'm going to go Balatro for best independent game. Best debut indie game is Balatro, Animal Well, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, The Plunky Squire. The Plunky Squire looked cool too. I need to play that. But again, Balatro is the only indie game I've played on this list, so I'm going to go Balatro again, because that game, like I said, is basically digital crack. If you have not played Balatro, I highly recommend it. It's pretty cheap. It's very addicting. It's fantastic. Okay, next we have best mobile game. I'm not a mobile game guy. I have no fucking idea what any of these things are. But best mobile game is AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Weathering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. I know what Zenless Zone Zero is because it's on console. I think I know what Weathering Waves is too. But yeah, I have not played. I mean, I played Balatro. I didn't play it on a mobile, but God, I guess I'll go Balatro again because that's the only one I've played. Similarly, I don't have a VR headset, but this next one is best VR AR game. That is Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal, Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. Arizona Sunshine Remake, didn't that launch like super early on? I didn't remember that game getting good reviews. Arizona Sunshine Remake. I thought that was a game that people shit on. I could be wrong. Well, it's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam. Metacritic is 63. Okay, so it's like a mediocre average game. Your console only? Me too, John. Me too. Well, what console you play on? Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Best VR game. Let's go Batman. Fuck yeah. Let's go Batman. Okay, best action game. Best action game is Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2. Best action game for me out of this list is Space Marine 2. That game ruled. I loved Space Marine 2. Again, out of all the games I bought this year, which is super rare for me to not beat a game, but Space Marine, unfortunately, was another game that I bought and did not beat. I want to say I put in 6 or 7 hours, which means I got pretty close. But the problem I was having, as a side note, the problem I was having with beating a lot of these games is that my PS5 just started crashing all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on with it, but I can't play for more than like 45 minutes before it crashes. It continues to overheat. I've cleaned it. I've taken the panels off. I've gotten underneath it all and cleaned it, but still, after 45 minutes, no matter what I'm playing, it just crashes. So a lot of one of the main reasons I haven't beaten a lot of the games I bought this year is because my console is just kaput. But anyways, best action game, I'm going to go Space Marine 2 because that game ruled. Although Stellar Blade was pretty damn good too. But yeah, Space Marine 2 for me. Best action adventure game, we got Astrobot, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Let's see. Space Marine 2 or Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, I think it's going to be either one of those. I think realistically it'll probably be Black Myth Wukong, but I'm going to vote for Space Marine. If I were voting, I would have voted for Space Marine 2. That game was a blast. I don't know why I haven't played Black Myth. Black Myth Wukong, that seems like a game that would be way up my alley. I just because of the console thing, I just I'm not going to spend $60 to play 40 minutes at a time for my console to crash. And Black Myth isn't on Xbox, so I was going to say I could just get it on Xbox, but I don't think Black Myth Wukong is on Xbox. I think it's a PS exclusive, so I am fucked. Either I need to take it to somebody to fix it, or I just need to buy a new one. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's very annoying. But yeah, I agree. It's either going to be Space Marine or Black Myth for best action game. Adventure game, Legend of Zelda. What is it up against? Star Wars Outlaws, Silent Hill 2, Prince of Persia, Astrobot. My assumption is it'll be Astrobot. I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, but I really want to. It's been a long time, outside of not Breath of the Wild. God damn it, Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played because Echoes of Wisdom is kind of like the same art style as what the fuck is that other Zelda game that came out? You know what I'm talking about? God damn it. What was the Zelda game that was in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that had this art style? I'm blanking on the name, but yeah, this looks exactly like. Yeah, this game looks fun. This game looks cute. I love Nintendo, man. Nintendo's the shit. Underrated. But yeah, I'm gonna guess Astrobot. Best RPG. Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh my god, Dragon's Dogma 2 is this year? Holy shit, that was like forever ago. But Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, and Metaphor. John, I'm assuming you're going to go Metaphor here. And you'll probably be right. I'm going to go Elden Ring just because, again, that's the only one I beat this year. And I love me some Elden Ring. Dragon's Dogma 2, I played probably like 20 hours of it, and you know what? I got really tired of walking everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. That game fucking broke me. I was like, dude, like when you put up your map and where you needed to go, it was like clear across the map, and you're just like, fuck me, I have to walk all the way over there. Yeah, that eventually it was kind of quaint, like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, you can't fast travel. That's kind of, I guess it makes you explore the world. Like, this is fun. But after like 12, 13, 15 hours of walking around fucking everywhere, it was just like, all right, I can't do this. I can't do this with you, Dragon's Dogma. We can't do this. So I kind of gave up on it. Yeah, Metaphor or even Like a Dragon. I need to play Like a Dragon. I've never played a Yakuza game, and I've never played Like a Dragon. I hear nothing but great things. They sound like they'd be up my alley, but it's just one of those. It's one of those games that is very popular, and I always want to try it, but I just never get around to it. I don't even know where to start with Yakuza. I don't even know where to fucking start. There's so many of those damn things. But a lot of them are on Game Pass, so that's nice. I can just hop on Game Pass and like I said, I don't even know where the hell to start with Yakuza. Is Like a Dragon like a prequel to Yakuza? Is it like a spin-off? Like, what's the deal with the Like a Dragon stuff? I would like to know. Okay, so next up, best fighting game. Grand Blue Fantasy Verse. Here, you know what? If this is going to work, I know it's really annoying, guys, but since my screen isn't working, I'm just going to go full screen. It makes no sense for you to stare at that stupid-ass screen. There we go. Now you got my full fucking face. Okay. So, best fighting game. Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Man, that's a mouthful. Multiverse, and Tekken 8. I am Tekken 8 all the way. Let's go. Tekken 8 was fucking awesome. I love it. It's getting my vote. Even though I haven't played any of those other games, I'm still voting Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is incredible. One of my favorite fighting games, the Tekken series. And it just, every damn Tekken game gets better and better and better. I love Tekken. I really want to get Marvel vs. Capcom, the Fighting Collection. Because I grew up with those games. I love those games. I would love to replay those. Dragon Ball Sparking. I've never been a Dragon Ball guy. I didn't grow up with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was around, in my friend group, but I never really got into it, so I didn't play. I haven't played any Dragon Ball fighting game, but a lot of people that love Dragon Ball seem to enjoy Sparking, so maybe that can be like an underdog win for Dragon Ball, but my guess is going to go Tekken 8. Tekken 8 for fighting. Okay. Then we got Best Family Game. Princess Peach Showtime, Astrobot, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. Again, I think Astrobot's going to be the Elden Ring this year. Even though I haven't beat it, it's cute, it's fun. It hasn't been scratching the itch for me lately. Not really a game. It's not the genre I'm really looking for right now, but it's hard. Everyone loves Astrobot. So I think Astrobot's probably going to be this year's Elden Ring. So I'm going to go Astrobot for Best Family Game. Best Sim Strategy Game. Frostpunk 2, Age of Mythology Retold, Kunitsu Gami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, or Unicorn Overlord. I don't know what any of those games are except for Unicorn Overlord, so that's going to be my bet. I have not played Unicorn Overlord, but man, people will not stop talking about it, so I'm going to vote Unicorn Overlord. Best Sports Racing Game. This is way out of my element. I'm not a sports gaming guy. I love to watch sports, but I typically don't play sports games. But we got F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25. Oh, NBA, what? 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K24. My guess would be NBA 2K. I mean, that seems like the game that wins every year and will continue to win. Although Top Spin got some pretty good reviews too. Who knows? Maybe tennis will come in and fuck up NBA's night. But it'll probably be NBA 2K. Best multiplayer game. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Space Marine 2. I'm going to go Helldivers 2. I'm going Helldivers 2. As much as I like Tekken 8 and Space Marine and Black Ops, Helldivers 2 was just such a breath of fresh air. It was fun. It was exciting. It was hilarious. I think Helldivers 2 will be best multiplayer game. At least that's my vote. Okay. What the hell was that? Something just fell from the fucking ceiling. Okay. Best adaptation. Oh, this must be movies. Movies and TV. Best adaptation. Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. Arcane. Done. Most anticipated game. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. We don't need to read the rest. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. Jesus. Why even put Grand Theft Auto 6? Yeah, Helldivers 2 at the beginning was great. Oh, you're going to go Fallout. Interesting. Fallout's pretty damn good, but man, that Arcane's something special. But yeah, if it's not Arcane, it's gonna be Fallout for sure. Most anticipated, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6. We don't even need to bother with the other fucking categories here. Content, I don't care about content creator of the year. Esports game, Dota 2, Counter-Strike 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang. What the fuck is Mobile Legends Bang Bang? And Valorant. Yeah, I don't play any of these games, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Counter-Strike. We're giving it to Counter. Hold on, I want to look up what the fuck Mobile Legends Bang Bang is. What? Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Yeah, okay. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is a mobile multiplayer online battle arena game developed and published by Chinese developer Moonton, a subsidiary, whatever. Okay. Okay, think the things you learn. Those things you learn are that there's a esports game called Mobile Legends Bang Bang. That category is just an ad. Which one? The anticipated game? Best esports athlete. I don't fucking know. We're skipping that one. Best esports team. Bilibee Gaming, Gen Z, Navi, T1, or Team Liquid. I don't fucking know. Gen G. There you go, Gen G. There's your award. Congratulations. All right. So we kind of went through all of them. A lot of the same games. A lot of Astrobot. A lot of Metaphor. A lot of Balatro. Yeah, looking back at Game of Year, people are really mad about Elden Ring. And as someone who... Elden Ring, I think Elden Ring is one of the greatest video games of all time. It was my first From Software game. And after I played and platinumed Elden Ring, I went back and played all of From Software games. Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls. Played them all, beat them all. From Software, the Elden Ring would just created a monster in me. I just consumed nothing but From Software ever since that game came out. And Shadow of Erdtree was no different. I sucked in a lot of time to Shadow of Erdtree. All that being said, I personally would not have nominated it for Game of the Year. I feel like there should just be, there's like a DLC category that we can put some of these in. You probably could have put Space Marine in there. Silent Hill 2 you probably could have squeezed in there. Stellar Blade you probably could have squeezed in there. Helldivers 2 you probably could have squeezed in there. So yeah, I'm not like mad. I'm not gonna make fucking 8 YouTube videos about how mad I am about Elden Ring being nominated. But I do agree that kind of sucks. I think some other games, as good as Shadow of Erdtree is, I think some other games could have benefited from being in that spot. And just given Shadow of the Erdtree like a DLC category. That being said, I don't know what other DLC packages would have been even worth nominating. So it's kind of hard. But yeah. But yeah, I still think it's Astrobot. John, you think it's Metaphor. I'm rooting for you though. I mean, I have no horse in the race. Like nothing in this category is like yes, that needs to win. Last year, my Game of the Year, where I was there was no chance in hell it was gonna win, but I was like rooting for it in every category, and that was Alan Wake. I love Alan Wake. I loved Alan Wake 2. It was my favorite game of last year. God, that game was so fucking good. It's either that or Armored Core. Those were kind of my two that I was rooting for last year. Fallout DLC. Fallout DLC. Hold on. Are you talking about Fallout 76? Because there hasn't been a Fallout since 4. Oh, unless has there been a Fallout 4? I was trying to think of like what other big DLCs came out this year other than Elden Ring. The only other thing I can think of was Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk was last year. Let's look. 2024. Game Rant. The 10 best video game DLCs of 2024. What do we got? Elden Ring, yeah, yeah, Destiny 2, Final Shape. Diablo 4 had DLC. Final Fantasy 16 had DLC. Alan Wake 2. World of Warcraft. Final Fantasy 14. Persona 3 Reload. Dead Island 2. Vampire Survivors, Castlevania. So yeah, there was more DLC that came. I mean, some of these. I mean, I haven't played any of these, but I'm assuming some of these will be nominated. I mean, even if you did 4 or 5, you could do Elden Ring, Destiny 2, Diablo 4. I don't know, fucking Alan Wake and World of Warcraft. Boom, there's your 5. And then Elden Ring wins, and everyone's happy. And then another spot could take Elden Ring's place. But I bet you that next year they will have a DLC because a lot of people made a big ol' stinky stink about it. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see tomorrow night. I'm curious to see what announcements will be made. I could have swore there was like Jason Schreier was kind of hyping this award show up. 2024 Game Award. I'm going to go to news. Another potential TGA 2024 announcement leaks online. It's one of those things where it's like, I get the appeal of, like, I'm looking at this link, and I know that when I click on this link, it'll tell me what the leaks are. But I kind of want to stop doing that. I wish we as a culture could stop doing this. You know what? I'm going to back away. The reason why is because isn't it more fun when you're watching something live and you don't know and you're like, oh, shit. Like, that's what it's about. If everything just gets leaked online before the show, it kind of takes the fun out of it. So, you know what? I'm not going to look. I just know that people are kind of hyping up saying like, ooh, there's going to be some big games announced. You know, make sure you watch. I just saw a bunch of articles floating around about it. But, you know, I'm going to, against my better judgment, or maybe my better judgment, I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm going to be surprised like everybody else tomorrow that didn't read the articles. Hey, John, just out of curiosity, are you a subscriber or are you you just happen upon my stream? I'm just curious. This is I'm mainly almost the 99.9% a movie channel. This is the first time I've really kind of talked about video games. So I was just curious if you were just happen along my stream or if you're a subscriber. God, that's so annoying about OBS. Yes, no spoilers. I'm going to a show during the same time as the awards. What show are you going to? It's all right. I mean, at the end of the day, when you get home, it'll probably save you 5 hours. Those awards are so long. They are so long. So, hey, when you get home from the show, at least all the information will be readily available. You just go to YouTube, all the trailers. If you follow Xbox or you follow Sony or you follow Nintendo, just go to your subscription feeds when you get home, and I guarantee you it'll be nothing but trailers. And then you can have fun just watching trailers at your leisure. Probably better quality anyway. I subscribed. I got a notification. I got here for movies. Nice. Just curious. But yeah, not the worst thing in the world. Like I said, award shows can be kind of long and dry. But so just don't let anyone spoil it for you. Just hop onto your subscription feed when you get home, and it'll all be waiting for you, my man. I was gonna live stream it, but I don't think I am. Mainly because my girlfriend behind me, that's I don't know if you can tell. I don't think you can, but those are all crystals. She has a side hustle where she sells crystals, and she does shows every Thursday night. So I can't have her doing a show behind me while I'm doing a show over here. That would be weird and conflicting. So plus everyone's going to be streaming the Game Awards, so I imagine there won't be a big turn up. And I can't figure out why OBS decided to screw me tonight. Or at least I'm assuming it's OBS. Maybe it's something that I did, but like again, I didn't do anything differently tonight than I did the other night. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, it was a weird night. It was a weird night. Sucks that the thing didn't work out. I wish I could have. We could have shared the screen together, John, but not the case. Oh yeah, it still says. It's funny if you look at the top. Look at the top. It says 6:09 p.m. I wonder if. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Something froze. Something went wrong. But anyways, John, I appreciate you sticking around and being a trooper with me. You said you had a small channel as well. Do you mind sharing what your channel is? Maybe I'll check you out. We'll support each other. But I really appreciate you sticking around, even though this was kind of a garbage fire. But much love, much love. If you were a gaming channel, I would say a video for reactions to winners. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I can always do like a post. Here are my thoughts. That's not a bad idea. But again, yeah, it's kind of weird because I'm a movie channel, so it would be kind of weird to be like, oh yeah, Game Awards on the movie channel. But we'll see. But yeah, fuck it. Who cares, right? Who cares? We're all here. It's all entertainment. I don't want to put myself in a box. Let's do movies, games, books. Fuck it. Let's do music. I'll do some Anthony Fantano shit. Anyways, thanks, John, man. You're a trooper. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You sticking around. That means a lot. I go live every Monday and Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. Saturday morning is a little more nonchalant. It's a little more like grab your coffee and we're just going to hang out and chit chat. Doesn't need to be talking about movies. We don't need to talk about video games, like whatever you guys want to talk about. It's kind of what Saturday's for. It's just an early morning, grab your coffee or tea and we just kind of shoot the shit. But yeah, every Monday and Wednesday night I go live. I typically react to like YouTube videos that are revolved around movies, and I kind of bounce off of those videos. Tonight was just a little different. Because I watched Secret Level, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. And since it was video game related, I thought, hey, let's jump into some Game Awards stuff. So I kind of went a different direction tonight. Didn't talk about movies. Didn't really talk about Secret Level either, but that's because the stream got fucked up. And but anyways, thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. Hope to see you on another live stream. And we will go from there. We'll see tomorrow night what our predictions will look like. I hope that your metaphor gets some love. It's always nice to have the game you're rooting for to get some love. So I hope Metaphor gets some awards tomorrow night, and you're happy and you have a good show tomorrow. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Have a